Alright, here we go. Welcome back to my channel. Here's your boy, Forex Noipy. And today mga kanoypi, magre-review tayo ng previous week analysis natin. Titingnan natin ngayon kung yung previous analysis natin, which is last week, ay nag-hit ng tamang prediction. Okay? Ngayon mga kanoypi, kung hindi nyo pa napapanood yung previous week na video natin, click nyo lang yung link sa taas, upper right hand corner, and there you will see our previous week analysis. But before we proceed, if you are new to this channel, please hit subscribe and hit the notification bell for more contents about Forex. Okay? And since you're at it, pasok na rin kayo mga kanoypi sa Forex for Beginners PHI. Dito sa Facebook group na to, we share a lot of ideas. I post the YouTube channel or YouTube videos that I upload real time, and some trading ideas as well. We post it in here, and there are some questions that may be posted here, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that will answer. Ngayon mga kanoypi, just a few information. Marami kasing nagre-request mag-join sa group na to, and there are a lot of joiners that I have declined, and I apologize for that kasi yung mga ina-approve ko lang dito mga kanoypi is purely Pinoy. If it's non-Pinoy, kung hindi Pinoy yung pangalan mo, hindi Pinoy yung picture mo, I dig a lot of research, hindi ko talaga ina-approve yun. Kasi iniiwasan natin dito sa group na to mga kanoypi is yung mga spammers, yung mga nagbebenta, yung mga nagpapa-join sa group, and I'm just protecting our fellow kanoypis for being scammed. And I'm not saying na scammers lahat ng pumapasok. They may be legitimate, they may be just trying to do their jobs for their own living. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that there may be, and it's an avenue or potential possibility of scammers, and I'm just protecting our fellow kanoypis from that, okay? Alam ko maraming groups sa Facebook na merong ganon, and I do not want to be like that, okay? So here we go mga kanoypi. Let's look at our previous week's analysis, okay? So nagsimula tayo last week sa GPB USD. At sa ngayon mga kanoypi, ito na yung itsura niya. Wala akong binago dyan. Pero tingnan natin mga kanoypi kung ano ba ang sinabi ko last week. Okay? Let's go!
A few moments later.
Tapos, ang sunod na galawan natin dito mga kanoypi is kasi dito obvious na downtrend eh. Yung 200 EMA natin dito talagang tuwid, malapana ang pagka-downtrend ng 1 hour time frame natin. Galing dito sa reversal top na to at nagkaroon tayo ng ganong klaseng reversal. Tapos, ang sunod na reaction natin dito mga kanoypi is, alam nyo na, lagi naman tayong ganito. So, pag ang price ng charts natin ay lumampas at nag-close dito sa trend line na to, inaasahan natin na babagsak yan dito or mag-shoot up na. Hindi natin alam. Pero pagka nag-break yung price dito sa trend line na to mga kanoypi, it is a signal to buy. Probable signal to buy. So, yan ang ating GBP USD. Alright, and we are back. So, ayun na nga mga kanoypi, sabi na nga sa previous week video natin is if the price breaks above the trend line, it is a possible potential signal to buy. So, ang ginawa natin is gumawa tayo ng buy order dito dahil dyan nagkaroon ng break sa trend line natin. Tapos kung mapapansin nyo mga kanoypi, ay bumagsak yung price hanggang dito sa level na to at nagsimula na siyang mag-shoot up. Okay? Kung mapapansin nyo rin mga kanoypi, tanggalin natin to. Kung mapapansin nyo rin, it already started to form a trend line going to the buy side of the price. Okay? So, ayun mga kanoypi, mukhang maganda naman yung unang naging prediction natin sa GBP USD. At gusto ko lang malaman nyo mga kanoypi kung bakit ako nag-abang ng possible break sa trend line. Okay? Nagsisimula kasi yon doon sa daily time frame natin. So, pag pumunta tayo sa daily time frame mga kanoypi, ganito yung naging itsura niya. Okay? So, dahil sa sinabi natin sa previous week video natin na sa daily time frame meron talaga tayo ditong nakikitang trend opportunity and the trend continuation nung nagretrace yung market going here, and this is a significant zone that says it may possibly go and rally up to the uptrend, which is here, this part, right? So kung makikita nyo mga kanoypi, it did go and rally up to the uptrend. And right now, if you are on a trade setup at meron kang TP na nandito sa 31, 1.31499, wait lang kayo mga kanoy because it's a possibility to reach up to that level. On the 1-hour chart, we will see na yung trend, kung magdo-drawing tayo dito sa part na to, if you will see the trend may possibly be a significant price action dahil nag-form siya ng higher low. Okay? However, kung mapapansin nyo mga kanoypi sa 1-hour chart, and I will put another line here, medyo nag-struggle yung price to reach and break this resistance zone. Ito, yung nakikita nyo yan. And as a matter of fact, the price may be crossing the trend line, but it is also bouncing, possibly bouncing off on the 200 EMA. Okay? So, we have to wait for what's going to happen next. Pero for now, mga kanoypi, ang prediction natin dyan is let's just wait until the price goes over. If I were you, that I have set up a trade here, I will probably move my stop loss a little bit below the price that I had started to place my trade with. Okay, so dito sa part na to. Okay, so that is our GBP USD. So mukhang naging maganda naman yung prediction natin. Pumunta ngayon tayo sa next price na inanalyze natin last week, which is EUR JPY or our Euro Yen. Okay? Pero tingnan muna natin ulit mga kanoypi kung ano ba ang nangyari last week. Okay? Pasok!
A few moments later.
Nag-range siya at posibilidad na mag-break either from the resistance zone or the support zone. If it does, then that's the time I will decide whether I will buy or sell. Alright. Okay, so yun na nga mga kanoypi, kakasabi lang. Last week on our analysis is we have to wait for the price action whether it's going to break resistance or it's going to break support. For this instance mga kanoypi, it broke support and I am on the daily chart. If you were following that and you saw that the price broke support, makikita nyo dito sa bar na to, it broke support and it broke the support zone. I would have placed a sell order here, and if I did on the daily chart, I would have already been earning 22 pips currently. Okay? So siguro magtutuloy-tuloy ito mga kanoypi. At possibility, if it was me, I will put my stop loss right at the zone here. Bago siguro mag-previous week nung previous day candle at 123, that's 364 para medyo may sigurado na akong profit earnings. Okay? So if it was me, that's the move that I am going to do. Okay? Pero once again, medyo we did a great job in the previous week analysis in thinking that if it breaks support, it may continue on going to the downtrend. And let's see how this price reacts for the coming week. Okay? For now, let's go to our next price analysis from previous week, which is the CAD CHF. At tingnan natin kung ano ang naging aksyon na nangyari dyan. So ito yung current state niya. At tingnan natin muna, magkaroon muna tayo ng refresher. Ano ba ang nangyari last week? Okay? Let's play it.
A few moments later.
Support and now is a resistance. Tapos kung dodrawingan ko pa siya dito ng trend line, lalagyan ko pa ng ganyan, ay maaari namang maging justification to sell when it hits our trend line. Alright, so ayun ang mga kanoypi, isa na naman pong tumamang prediction ang nangyari from our previous week's analysis on Canadian dollar Swiss franc currency pair. And ang sabi natin, we drew a trend line, and if the trend line reacts, or if the price reacts to the trend line, we are seeing a sell opportunity. We see that the 200 EMA is above the price, so we know that it is a downtrend, and we drew a trend line, and it reacted to the trend line and it did rally. So mga Noipy, kung kayo po ay nag-sell sa Canadian Swiss franc na pair, you would have gotten your take profit, okay, from previous week. Siguro within a day perhaps, or maybe within the 2 days, nakapag-gain ka ng profit mo. Okay? Pag sinundan naman natin to mga kanoypi, mukhang pinag-profit lang tayo, and then it rallied back up to the upside, right? And then now it's currently a little bit ranging on the 1 hour time frame. Okay? Ngayon mga kanoypi, explain ko lang na mabilis kung bakit ba tayo nagdesisyon noon na magkakaroon ng sell opportunity dito. Okay? Ito po ang dahilan niyan mga kanoypi. Remember, when I went to the daily chart or the daily time frame of the pair Canadian Swiss franc, may highlight tayo dito, which is this part. Highlight natin tong part na to, yung naka-yellow na yan. At ang dahilan kung bakit natin highlight to is because this is the reason why we want to go down to the 4-hour chart. And going to the 4-hour chart would give us the opportunity to see na meron pala ditong trend line na nag-break. Okay? At inasahan natin na dahil nag-break yung trend line is magtutuloy-tuloy pa ang pagbagsak ng currency pair na to pababa. Right? Pero dahil on my previous videos, I keep preaching that you want to put your take profit right below or before the previous support or previous resistance, para bago mag-react si price sa support or resistance, nakuha mo na yung profit mo. So if you were that person and you did it, you would have gotten your profits right here. Okay, so that is our CAD CHF or Canadian dollar Swiss franc. And again, that's 3 out of 3. 3 analysis did last week, and the predictions seem to be on the right direction. Abangan nyo na lang ulit mga kanoypi kung kailan tayo ulit magkakaroon ng weekly analysis. But for today, this is all I have for you. If you're enjoying what you're seeing right now, please hit subscribe and hit the notification bell para updated kayo sa lahat ng mga videos na ilalabas natin. And since you're at it, why don't you go ahead and join our Forex for Beginners PHI group, para dito mga kanoypi makita natin yung mga lalabas natin ng mga ideas, trading ideas, other sentiments, and everything that is all about Forex. This may be the group for you to help you succeed in your Forex journey. Okay? But for now, this is all I have for you mga kanoypi. Until the next video. For now, bye-bye! Salute!